who came up together with a motive to do research in the cognitive fields of robotics, hence forming this club. Now, you might be wondering what exactly is this club? Well, A.I.M Club focuses on participating in events in India as well as international, which will give us a hands-on experience in the field of robotics. Current ongoing researches and projects going on biorobotics and creating an enthusiastic society and integration of intellectual minds for the purpose of creating control systems for making a difference in society. Now, for the question, what is advanced intelligence? Our take is that advanced intelligence in mechanics, in the aspect of computer aided design and engineering, like dealing with the concepts of multi body dynamics, which basically is solving motion of complex mechanical systems under the application of mechanical forces. Also, use of other advanced software to design 3D prototypes and analyze the designs created with CAD software. Electronic takes a good part in this too. For example, a typical robot sensory system would consist of a number of analogs and digital sensors, such as a camera for vision, microphones for perceiving sound, ultrasonic or IR sensors for perceiving distance. This is similar to echolation in bats and whales, and tactile sensors for perceiving physical feelings. Missions of our club. Well, in AIM Club, we are determined to give a hands-on experience to every club member. We are focusing on the research going in the biorobotics field and pursuing the knowledge of cybernetics and cognitive systems to control any automatic robotic system, provides experience to people about the application of biotech with computer science. The club will cover the workshops for CAD and CAE using a variety of softwares to enhance individual skills. The uniqueness of the AIM Club. The club aspires to proceed in the developing domain of swarm robotic and cognitive science to create systems for helping society in many ways. The club will also deal with developing automated control and robotic system because it deals with four branches of science that are electronics, computer science, biotechnology, and mechanical, so that it can encourage more students to participate in various types of events and projects. The club will be more focused on project based learning, which will give practical knowledge of using machine learning and robotics together. The club will be working in the field of biomechanics and computer science as well as so that we can dedicate projects which can help every person to use technology. The club also gives encouragement to new ideas and the members who come up with them. And we are determined to provide a special team and guidance to them, and we would work all together on that. We have a separate department for this, which we will discuss further. Doesn't matter who brings us the idea, they can be club or non-club members. Now, let's talk about the robotic events in which we will be participating eventually. The first is DD and ABU RoboCon 2022. It is a national competition and it goes up to the international level organized by IIT Delhi for an Asian Oceanian College Robot Competition organized internationally by Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union. In the competition, robots compete to complete a task within a set period of time. Now, for RoboWars 2022, it is a competition where it is a challenge to design and build a robot competent to fight robots in the battle. The competition is carried out in a tournament format in which the competitors bring their wireless robots ready to battle and are pitted against their competitors' robots in a one on one match, where the aim is to cause maximum damage or to push the opponent's robot off the arena to score maximum points. The team scoring the maximum points wins the championship. Now, I would like to call Saurav Bhagasra for the department briefing.
Yeah, thank you, Prajwal. Hello, everyone present here. My name is Saurav Bhagasra. I am a second year BTech student of Mechanical Engineering, and I will be taking you through an introduction of the departments in a club. Next, we are basically having the three departments in a club, which are further divided into these subdivisions. The department being like the technical department, non-technical department, and a club management department. Following are the subdivisions under them. Now, for the technical department, I would like to call Shivam to give you a briefing about the design and simulation division.
Thanks, Saurabh. Hello, everyone present in this ceremony. I am Shivam from second year mechanical branch, and I would like to guide through the division of design and simulation. So, focusing on the mechanics in the building block, and one of the main objective of this division that includes subject like strength of material, machine design, and theory of machines, exploring topic like vehicle dynamics, physical interactions, including manipulation, locomotion, and any other task changing the state of the environment or the state of the robot relative to environment. So this division is mainly focusing on the CAD and CA aspect of engineering. Here CAD refers to computer aided design, where the uses of computer aided design software to create illustration or 3D models. A few of the popular CAD tools for professional include AutoCAD, CATIA, Fusion 360, and SolidWorks. So simulation. So simulation is a process of designing a model or a real system and conducting experiment with this model for the purpose of understanding the behavior of the operation of the system. So the word simulation is often used as a generic term for computer aided engineering CAE. Now coming to the CAE, computer aided engineering, it refers to the software to simulate the effect of different conditions on the design of a 3D model or structure using simulated load and constraints. The term encompasses simulation, validation, and optimization of the product and manufacturing tools. So, CAE tools. CAE tools are often used to analyze and optimize the design created with CAD software. Now, the major categories of CAD tools include finite element analysis FEA, computational fluid dynamics CFD, and multibody dynamics MBD. These tools are used to perform design using virtual prototypes prior to building physical prototypes. Now, aim of this division in our club, we will be working to design and develop, build and test mechanical sensor and devices, and also operate and maintain automated parts for robotic equipments. Everything will be built from scratches. All the designing and manufacturing part of a planned project will be done under this department. Our department will hold the workshop for all the members to get the basic knowledge about the designing and manufacturing of the project. We will be working on the building parts through the uses of latest technology like 3D printing and many more. So this will be the basic overview of this division, design and simulation. Thank you everyone for patiently listening me. Over to you, Saurabh.
Yeah, thank you, Shivam. For the next division, I would like to call Dhananjay Arnav to give you a short idea about the machine learning and the computer vision division, along with the SDC division. Yeah,
Yeah,
over to you.
thank you, Saurabh. My name is Dhananjay Arne. I am a second year BTech student at Electronic and Communication Engineering, a specialization in Artificial Intelligence and Cybernetics at VIT Bhopal University. So machine learning and computer vision is the most important block of building block of a robot and other smart devices, because now we want our machine to be more automatic. So machine plays an important role to make a decision by machine itself. Also, computer vision helps machines to see and receive the visuals from the environment. But now, how we will use machine learning and computer vision in our club? Well, as our club name suggests, advanced intelligence, definitely we will use machine learning in our robots and projects. And with the help of computer vision, which is the trending field of work nowadays, there are day-to-day tasks which we can solve using computer vision, and also some complex problem in the society which we can solve easily by computer vision. Also, we will not just bound robots only, we will also make machine learning model or use computer vision techniques to use it in any website or application, which will solve any problem. And yeah, there are lots of problems still available which can be solved machine learning easily by machine learning easily. For example, if you want to detect path holes in the road, you can do it with computer vision. If you want to segregate trash like dry and wet waste, you can do it with computer vision and machine learning. And also, if you want to find the perfect match of your shirt, and there are a lot more examples available. In this department, we can invite students who are enthusiastic to the machine learning and computer vision. Also, we will conducting webinar, ideathons, project competitions, hackathon programs, and also we will be conducting paid machine learning competitions by which a student will solve the real life problem using their machine learning and computer vision skills. So that's all about the machine learning and computer vision department. Now, the SDC department, which is full form is Software Development Cell. So the SDC department will be focusing on development of our application and our club website and maintaining it and also updating it with time. Here, the students will get various information about the club. So the SDC member have to make sure that the website will never get down from the server and also it will be up to date all the time. And in this club, the student will get a hands-on session on building a website and also a mobile application which will work both on Android and also on iOS devices. So you will be getting a hands-on experience on building any application from scratch to the production level, and also the website in which we will be more focusing on the 3JS technology, and you will be get various sessions on that. So that's all about software development cell. And from my side, that's all about me. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Dhananjay. Now for the electronics division, I would like to call Varun Ram.
Hello everyone, I am Varun, a second year BTech student from the branch of Electronics and Communication with specialization in AI and Cybernetics, which is under SEEE at our college. So today I shall be giving you all a brief overview about the electronics department, which shall be a part of the A.I.E.M club. So first of all, electronics is a branch of physics that deals with the study of devices that run on electric power. This branch also covers the study of emission, behavior, and effects of electrons, as in, the electron tubes and transistors, and with the respective devices. Electronic devices have more or less become an important part of our day-to-day life. It has become an ideal for us to do our daily work without using a number of these devices. We live in a generation that uses electronics and technologies where robots and artificial intelligence, popularly called AI, is capable of doing human work with more ease and efficiency. Let me list out a few applications of electronics that we shall be working with in our club. Of course, in the form of workshops, competitions, and interesting sessions. First, the communication and entertainment industry have applications such as telephony and telegraphy, optical communication, wireless communication, television communication, and etc., just to name a few. Then we have instrumentation applications such as a cathode ray oscilloscope, popularly called CRO, frequency counters, pulse and signal generators, digital multimeters, power supplies, pH meters, etc., again, just to name a few. These are also more or less the industrial applications, and let us also not forget the different defense applications like radar, which stands for radio detection and ranging. Then we also have medical applications like X-ray equipment, electrocardiograph or ECG. Then we also have EEG, shortwave diathermy units, ultrasound scanner, and etc. And for students in colleges and universities, and even the researchers, of course, electronics can be used in computer-aided design of certain circuits or flowcharts, sometimes even to design certain models. If we look at specifically at what we intend to do in our club, we shall try to cover at least a few of the applications that's mentioned above, and we are also planning to work on projects based on Arduino, Raspberry Pi, etc., which are pretty popular among many university projects these days. We shall also look at the use of electronics in the field of robotics, more specifically in the field of biorobotics, if I can say. We shall be looking at how a major role is played in this field and how they are relevant in the other industrial applications that I mentioned. So that was all about it from my end. I thank you all for listening to me.
Thanks, Varun. Now I'd like to call Aparna for giving a brief concise about the bioengineering division.
Myself, Aparna Sarkar, I am a second year bioengineering student, and today I would be giving a quick brief about the bioengineering aspects. So, bioengineering is the application of engineering knowledge to the fields of medicine and biology. It is a well grounded field of engineering which includes biology engineering knowledge that is broad, drawing upon electrical, chemical, mechanical, robotics, and other engineering disciplines. There are many subdisciplines within biomedical engineering, including the design and development of active and passive medical devices, orthopedic implants, medical imaging, biomedical signal processing, tissue and stem cell engineering, and clinical engineering, just to name a few. One of the aspects of the bioengineering is bioelectronics, which is the application of the electrical engineering principles to the biology, medicine, behavior, or health. It advances the fundamental concepts, creates knowledge for the molecular to the organ systems level, and develops innovative device or processes for the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of certain diseases for patients with disabilities and for improving the health also. The regulatory activities of the nervous system can be monitored and controlled with bioelectric technologies that affect specific molecular processes in the neural signaling. Some of the examples of the bioelectronics in order to solve real life problems are: first one in the list is the CGM, which measures the amount of the glucose in the fluid inside your body. Different devices collect the information in different manners using tiny sensors. In some cases, the sensor is placed under the skin of the belly for a quick and painless fashion. For or it can be adhered to the back of your arm also. A transmitter on the sensor then sends the information to a wireless pager-like monitor that you can clip on your belt. Second one in the list is the first bioelectronic implant device that was used in a living free animal for therapeutic reasons. It transmitted electric current into GABA, which is an acid. A lack of GABA in the body is a factor in the chronic pain. GABA would then be dispersed properly throughout the damaged nerves, acting as a painkiller. Third one in the list is the development of an online home appliance control system using augmented reality and an SSVP based brain computer interface or BCI. BCI is a technology that provides a direct communication channel between a user and the external environment using the user's brain activity. EEG has been the most widely employed mobility because it is affordable, easy to use, and portable. EEG-based BCIs have been intensively developed for a variety of applications such as communication, rehabilitation, entertainment, and control of electronic devices. One of the other aspects of the bioengineering is the biorobotics, which is an interdisciplinary science that combines the fields of biomedical engineering, cybernetics, and robotics to develop new technologies that integrate biology with mechanical systems to develop more efficient communication, alter genetic information, and create machines that imitate biological systems. The robotics development is specially suitable for the non-invasive or minimally invasive surgery and for the better outcomes of any kind of surgery. So in our club, there would be a section of integration between these fields of biorobotics, electronics, and bioengineering, in which we would perform several events like developing real life project, evaluating different research papers and models in order to develop a flexible idea, expert talks, and guest lectures. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Yeah, thanks, Aparna. Now, moving on to our non-technical departments of the club, there are the following divisions. The Media and Outreach Division. So this division will work to provide you a coverage for all types of on and off campus activities and events through the social media handles or any other distribution handles. Now the second division is the documentation division. As the name suggests, this division will work to keep a record of all the tasks done in the department and also help in making of the various technical reports for the club or the events. The third one is the finance division. This division will work on the domain with the goal of integrating the importance of finance with the professionalism and excellence. Also, it will keep track of all the expenses held in the club, be it in the logistic expense, club events, or any other expenses. The last one is the logistic and sponsorship division. So this will mainly work on inventory management, like obtaining, producing, and distribution of the material and resources required in the club for making any projects. Also, it will focus on attracting investors and sponsors for raising the funds of the club. So next and the last one is our club management department. This will be handling the administration of the club, like the project monitoring division. That will mainly focus on encouraging and involving new ideas given to us by the members of the club, and will work to provide every piece of resources, ideas for making that idea into reality. And the other one is the admin panel, that will help us to run the club smoothly by organizing various workshop, events, lectures, and any other activities in the club. So these will be our departments in the club, and I will be giving this to Bhavya to take the timeline of the club.
Thanks, Saurav. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bhavya, a sophomore from Bioengineering branch. Now let's see our club's future timeline. So we plan to focus on conducting workshops based on machine learning, Arduino development, computer vision, biotech. We'll have expert lectures on cybernetics. We also plan to conduct competitions on machine learning with prizes. We'll also be hosting contemporary lectures on various topics related to biorobotics and robotics. One of the main aims of our team would be conducting workshops on Arduino, machine learning, computer vision, biotech, Raspberry Pi, and many more. We are going to focus on various projects in this industry. Nearing the end, we'll be having lectures on advancement of biomechanics and biorobotics. Now, Aditya Swami will give you a brief idea about our app credit system and the recruitment process.
Thanks, Bhavya. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aditya Swami. This is my second year at VIT studying under mechanical engineering. So today I would like to introduce you to an interesting futuristic system that is going to help us in event management, individual contribution, and maintaining transparency within the team, named as the app credit system. So we will be creating an application which will be available both on the Google Play Store and the App Store. The app assigns each member of the club with a unique profile ID. Credits can be earned by actively participating in different events and competitions conducted in due course. These credits are not to be mistaken by the credits given by the college, but it is going to be separate, and this app will also help us to monitor as well as provide a given opportunity to students who would like to earn their credits for their respective college courses. So credits can be earned by completing tasks and duties related to your department. Consistent completion of work and active participation is also considered, leading to earning bonus credits. Team leads, such as the co-head and the lead team of a particular department, will be decided based on your credit score in order to maintain transparency in the club. If, for example, the current leader earns fewer credits than some of his team members, then they will lose their position as a team lead and will have to score more credits in order to get back their position. This system allows equal opportunity among all members and keeps our club's management and moderation transparent. It helps us create a healthy competitive environment in the club beneficial for all. This club will help us give a proper position selection for each of the students, giving them all an equal opportunity. Thank you for listening to me patiently. I would like to request Bhavya to carry on the ceremony.
These are our social media handles. Our team would be active on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Discord, and via mail. Now I request Dr. Soumitra K. Nayak, our faculty coordinator, sir, to share his opinion.
Okay, Bhavya, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Uh, Good morning, everyone. Respected chief guest, Dr. Devasis Adhikari, Dean School of Electrical Engineering, and respected faculty members, Dr. Rohit Sharma and Dr. Puspanjit Jain from School of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Neetu Kalra from School of Bioengineering, and Dr. Sushant Panigrahi, who is also from School of Electrical Electronics and also the co-coordinator of this club. And so welcome you all for joining this inaugural session, inaugural ceremony of the club, and thank you for your time. And my dear students, so I think already this and the students members have already given a presentation about the club's introduction, what is the objective, and what are the sections what we're going to do. So I'll just give you a brief introduction to the club and for what is our missions and why we do that. As the name suggests, advanced intelligence in uh, electronics and mechanics. So many times while we go for a robotics system design or an autonomous system design, we try to mimic our thought process or the human actions. So at that time and at that time mostly the biological communication process that our nervous system do or the brain thought process that we try to mimic in the form of an artificial intelligence or machine learning in form of this to the autonomous systems, because always humans can't be there in all kind of situations. And so while we design an autonomous systems, we need an integrate it cannot be like dedicated only for the mechanical or electrical or a bio. So it need a combined effort from all sections on all the departments, because we need to have some kind of your bio applications thought process, how this bio communication is being done, mechanical modeling needs to be done, then electronic system design needs to be done, because many sensors and all that applications are there, and this programming basically to integrate all the communications that is required. So with that objective, we look forward for this club. And many times when students, when they participate in a subject, so they mostly look forward to only related to limited to those subjects perspective. So when they are a part of a club, like which are really looking for multidisciplinary activities, so at the time they can explore their idea, interact with other branches students, how what is their thought process, how they can going to improve or it, and those kind of collaborations or interactive talks give a rise to new topics idea or a good work. That is what our objective. And so in this one we'll be mostly seeing many workshops, webinars, seminars that we have already seen. And so I'll just like to read out this our club's mission. This the mission is basically to create an enthusiastic society with integration of intellectual minds, like we all look forward to you, the students' participation. And the objective is mostly to design an autonomous and intelligent control, so which is going to make a difference in the society. So with that, I'd like to conclude. Thank you. Over to you, Baba, please.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call Dr. Sushant Panigrahi to express his views.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being inviting me, and I am really privileged to be the part of this club. So, as the name suggests, it itself is a interdisciplinary club where you have already merged or integrated many of the branches, including electronics and a bit of artificial intelligence and machine learning, computer vision, which will submerge in the School of Electrical and Electronics. Apart from that, the mechanical, where they will be used to give you the control of the and integration of hardware, where you can actually connect all these robotics aspect of that particular field. So apart from that, the bioengineering, which actually going to bring you down to understand the psychology of a human being. Okay, so as everyone knows that the most of the designs that has been done or been invented, it is mostly bio-inspired. So first of all, you need to understand the biology, then only you can actually generate or you can integrate sensors to emulate what already been done. So hope you people will be doing your best to bring out best out of it. Okay. So as a co-coordinator, I believe that any help regarding anything you can actually talk to us. So both technical, non-technical, if it is possible, we'll definitely be with you and try to, what my suggestion is that try to be part of many competitions, try to involve your group members and divide them and according to their strengths, if I can say. And the way sir already said that it should be a more of a cultural and social aspect should be there. So in this way, where you it should be applicable to social causes. Okay. So in that aspect, if I can say that try to develop or design something maybe small. It doesn't matter, but it should be useful. Okay. So in that way, it's not about being getting a prize somewhere or being said that you've been involved in this particular means competition of some of the NITs or IITs or some institutes where you participated, but basically if it is has some applications where human being or people like you and me can get help out of it, it would be really great. Okay, so try to see that and try to means incline your ideas more towards that. And as I already said that we here at this stage, if you need any help, we are still there. And if you come to me or to any of our faculty members, they will definitely going to help you to understand any of the concept or to search or to find out the relevant topics to that. So we will definitely be there. But think that you should work in a goal oriented and objective oriented works where it should have some social cause and it should have some social applications. Okay, so thank you and all the very best to all of you. And if any help, you can contact me and any of the coordinator. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I can assure you that our team will be in full dedication to this club. Now, I would like to call Dr. Rohit Sharma, sir, from SMEC with his thoughts.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first of all, good afternoon, Dean of School of Electrical Engineering, Dr. Swamitra and Dr. Sushant, and all my dear students. First of all, thanks for inviting me for this inauguration ceremony of I'm in doubt because you have sent me the mail in which it is written artificial intelligence and in your poster it is written advanced intelligence. So anyhow, I hope so, whether it's artificial intelligence in electronics and mechanics or whether it's advanced intelligence in electronic and mechanics. But I think both are correlated with each other because without artificial intelligence, we are not enter into the advanced intelligence. What is your club name? Whether it's artificial intelligence or advanced intelligence?
Sir, it's advanced.
Yeah. Please check your mail because you have sent me the mail in which it is written advanced. I'm not here to find any mistake. Both are correlated with each other. But I'm just saying. So thank you for inviting me. What I can say in this as a mechanical engineering professor. First of all, those who knows me from mechanical, it's okay. I'm just giving my brief introduction that I am Dr. Rohit Sharma, currently working as an assistant professor in the School of Mechanical Engineering and also working as a program chair of BTech Mechanical Engineering. So whether it's artificial intelligence technology or advanced advanced intelligence, both are correlated with each other. So because advanced intelligence technology that is playing an increasingly important role in our day-to-day life, and it is more and more widely used in people's daily life, right? So because you can take any example where we are using the smart dishwashers or smart sweepers. So these are actually the products of the interfusion of both artificial intelligence and mechanical manufacturing industry. So the role of both, whether it's electronics or mechanical engineering, it plays a very important role. Actually, it's play a very important role to meet our sustainable development. In fact, advanced intelligence technology, which has been extensively applied in many mechanical manufacturing industry, which not only guarantees the accuracy of manufacturing, but also improve the efficiency of work and guarantees the safety of working place. So it can be said that the emergence of advanced intelligence has led to great changes in the entire manufacturing industry. So with no exception, that manufacturing industry also need to rely on artificial intelligence technology to achieve this automation and intelligent development. So what I can say that because even not only from our day-to-day need, even in the industry 4.0 or 4.0, that is primarily associated with the computerization or let's say robotization or digitization. It's an integration of two worlds, computerization and manufacturing. So manufacturing obviously related with mechanical, but the computerization that is in which our electrical, mechanical and other branches will play a very important role. And especially the role of mechanical and this electrical engineering is vital, whether the success of industry 4.0 or to meet our sustainable development goal. Because the effectiveness and the efficiency of this system, mechanical system, it totally depends on the how the means the function, how it is functioning along with the computerization, right? So with this note, I believe that your club, Artificial Intelligence in Electronics and Mechanics, will definitely play an important role or to add further in this particular area to meet our sustainable development. With this note, thank you very much for inviting me and all the best for your club. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Pushpan Jain from SMEC to share his thoughts.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, respected Dean of SEEE and other faculty members and dear students. I'm Dr. Pushpan Jain from SMEC. I mostly handle the subjects related to manufacturing. And now today I'm going to inform you something about manufacturing, like how the robotics can be useful for the manufacturing. So we know this thing, the introduction of robot integration became a breakthrough innovation for manufacturing industries. We know this fact as well, like automating tedious and difficult tasks with the use of robotics has revolutionized the industry. Today, nowadays, what is happening? Robotics are applied in the field of manufacturing system to enhance the performance, to enhance the productivity and the work quality. We know, like since 2 years, we are facing the pandemic. Okay, and the laborers are not allowed to work in the industry. So what is happening? So work cannot be stopped there in the industry. So what we have to do? We have to take the work from the robots because they are not asking for more money. They are not getting fatigue. And even though they are not doing any strikes. So when these are the problem has been sorted out with the help of robotics, then being a person from any branches, you are supposed to learn the interdisciplinary work. Okay, nowadays no one can say like I am from mechanical engineering, so I am not going to learn the AI part. I'm not going to learn the bio part. See, we as an engineer, we can work in any field. Okay, whether it's a biomechanical, whether it's a computer science, whether it's a EC. Okay, anywhere the knowledge has to be applied. So it is up to you actually. Okay, so basically what is happening, robots in the manufacturing industry basically classified into two categories, whether they are going to be a fixed type or whether they are going to be a mobile based on the environment. Basically, you have seen various robots like they are doing the assembly. Those are comes into the category of manipulators basically. And those you have seen various robots, those who are having the legs. Okay, so that comes into to the robots with wheels. Okay, so what is happening that mobile robots on the other hand are designed for ill-defined and changing environment, especially ones with the involved the humans and animals basically. Okay, so common industrial robot applications in manufacturing include assembly, material handling, packing, picking, palletizing, part transfer, machine loading, welding, painting, and so on. The list is so big. Okay, so nowadays what is happening? We are learning interdisciplinary work. Okay, I just want to give my example of my research. Being a mechanical engineering, I had a research in the field of biomechanics. I worked on the biomedical field. Okay, so we have learned something new. Okay, our application is everywhere. So irrespective of the branch, you should develop the potential where you can learn the things. You should possess that zeal to learn all the time. Okay, you should not limit yourself with particular branch. Start learning, start exploring, and start enjoying. Okay, with these words, I just want to uh, stop here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call Dr. Neetu Kalra, SASL Bio, to share her thoughts.
So am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the faculty coordinators, Dr. Soumitra, and the organizers for this club for inviting me to the inauguration of this club. And I have been told to give some light to the cybernetics and, of course, some of the applications of the bioengineering. So when we talk about cybernetics, that emphasizes information flow and specifically, the processing and regulatory pathways. And when we talk about the biocybernetics, we are talking about the living organism. So some of the research which is done from different parts of the world, like US or Europe, they have actually shown that with your conscious effort, a person can control some of the brain emissions, if not. But when we are thinking in this case specifically for any sort of interdisciplinary project, like people or students from different streams coming together, not only we have to think about a problem, we also have to come up with a solution. So just to give you an example, when we talk about prosthetics, people who have lost their limb or basically arm or some part of their body because of some accident, or in some cases, it could be the congenital defect, means that a person is born with that defect. They will be looking for the prosthesis, and it's not a new invention. It's been there for centuries. It's all started with the wooden one, and then they moved to the iron one. And now the recent development, if you see, they're using microprocessors, computer chips, and robotics, of course, in today's devices, and that gives more kind of pressing similarity to the basic functionality of the body part. And just to let you know the recent development in this field, now for the first time, people with arm amputation, they can experience sensations. So with this newer technology developed by some of the Swedish scientists, now what they have done is, of course, it's again the combination of work done by the surgeon, by the electrical engineer, by the computer person. Now they have done in a manner that there is a direct connection to a person's nerves, muscles, and skeleton. Before it was like you cannot imagine to do that, but now it's this particular prosthetic can be controlled by your mind, and it's a self-contained, all electronics or whatever is required that is already been provided within the prosthetic, so you don't need any additional equipment. So it looks like an amazing invention, and like Dr. Soumitra mentioned and Dr. Sushant mentioned, that you need to look for these small problems, and which can you need to look for an idea which can bring change in someone's life. Now, if I talk about the nano robotics, which is again an emerging technology field, which again creating machines or robots whose components are near the scale of nanometers. So again, the potential is immense. Just to give you one example, this machine could be used to identify and destroy the cancer cells. And for myself, like my area of research in the cancer biology, So this looks like again an amazing technology for future where you can identify the cancer cell and you can destroy using this nanoscale robotics. So having said that, I hope that the students, and of course you're going to get the help from our excellent faculties. With the help, you're going to sow the seeds with your excellent ideas, and the plant which is going to grow out of it will have the solutions for different problems. So having said that, all the very best, and thank you very much for inviting. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to call our chief guest, Dean and Professor of SEEE Wing Commander, Dr. Debashish Adhikari, to express his thoughts.
Yeah, thank you, organizers. Very good afternoon to all students, participants, and faculties. But everything is multidisciplinary now, and in fact, all universities have become multidisciplinary, uh, uh, emphasizing that in the same campus you have got a bioengineering division, you have got electronics division, you have got various others, say, MBA, literature, everything. So everything is currently interdisciplinary, and so this is you may say some sort of a buzzword that things need to be interdisciplinary in this particular age. Being a member of a club is, as a student, is further very interesting. We also were students, and being a member of clubs was always interesting because you learn a lot from the peer groups. However, there are some aspects that you need to keep in mind that the learning value should be prime importance to all of you. Uh, like you will come across many fancy words, uh, uh, but there is a saying like everything can be logically concluded with the help of mathematics. So when you're designing, say, some sort of a robotics or some mechanical related design, which includes your electronic systems, so you need to be very confident about the background mathematics to it. So otherwise, it will be just like a storytelling sort of thing where your fundamentals will never be clear. So in this type of a club where there are students from various branches, various programs, there are faculty involved from various programs, so it becomes a very good source of learning. And this is the most, this is the greatest advantage of being in a club. One thing I would like to suggest the organizers, because you have included uh, many disciplines, rather you have included all the disciplines. Uh, I would like to suggest that if you had included the design thinking concepts, so the design thinking would make many things clear to you, uh, like whether you are designing. Basically, the knowledge of ergonomics is important in such a multidisciplinary scenario or multidisciplinary field where you are trying to involve yourself. So, I'm sure you will all do well, but again, just a word of caution, please do not go by simple fancy terms or the buzzwords. You need to be fundamentally strong, whether it is a club or it is not a club. The fundamentals are always very, very important, and people succeed only when their fundamentals are good. Uh, so that would be my advice, and you may think about including design thinking aspects. You will get good guest lectures on this aspect, and wish you all the best, and thank you for inviting me. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, I would like to showcase our club's own website domain where one can visit for basic information about our club. So it's the aim.in. Thank you all for attending this inauguration. We will fully devote ourselves to the progress of this club. It would be a great pleasure for us to have you all on board. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you all for attending the inauguration.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all the faculties and all the students.